Captain Jamie Thomas of the Princess of Wales Royal Regiment boxing team. Jamie, how much of a buzz is it to have some of the top professionals down here today?
Absolutely fantastic. The boys have been looking forward to it for a while, and we're fighting on Wednesday against the Welsh Guards, so I'm sure they're learning from the best. Our last fight was against the 1st Battalion, Princess of Wales Royal Regiment, who are our sister battalion, and we beat them 6-3. Fantastic night we had down at York Hall. At the moment we've entered something called the Army Major Units Championship, which is basically, funnily enough, all of the major units in the Army entering it. Our next fight is against the Welsh Guards on Wednesday. Should we win that, then we should be through to the quarter-finals, all the way through to the finals in May. So a fairly busy period for the boys ahead of them.
Can you tell us a little bit about the training setup down here? How many times a week do the guys train?
At the moment, the boxing team are all training 3 times a day, so doing their road work first thing in the morning, circuits midday, and then sparring and technical stuff in the afternoon. So they're training in a setup that's very similar to a professional boxer. When the boxing season's no longer happening, then they go back to wearing green and being a professional soldier, and sort of training, you know, all day, every day for their core job of soldiering.
Frank, you face Gaetano Nespro in the first defence of your WBO European title at the Copper Box. What do you know about him?
I know he's coming to win. He's got a winning record, and he's a strong sharp fighter. So yeah, he's not as cheeky as Dereck Chisora though. That's all right.
Interesting for you to be involved with some of the Army boxers and test yourself against them?
Yeah, very interesting. When I pulled in and I see all the guys in uniform, a little bit intimidated and felt sort of a bit nervous and a bit excited at the same time. It's yeah, it's a different atmosphere, but really nice fellas, all very polite and respectful. So no, it's great to be down here and training alongside them.
So got a lot of respect for what they do?
A massive respect, like the bravery that goes into what they're doing. Obviously, the fighting away from home, how they cope with that is beyond me. So I've got utmost respect for the armed forces.
Tony, 22nd of February, faced Daniel Aman at York Hall for the Commonwealth title. How's preparations gone so far?
Things are going terrific. Just training hard, working out game plans. Yeah, just waiting, just excited, really excited. It's good to be back fighting for titles. Yeah, so buzzing, absolutely buzzing I am.
What have you seen of the Australian?
I've had a bit of a watch of him. Some of the stuff on YouTube's quite old, but there's a couple of other bits I've managed to get hold of and have a look. He's a strong, durable type. Apart from the Brad Pitt defeat, but he just got caught with a good shot. But he does all the basics well. You know, I mean, no southpaws are the same, but he's a good workman-like fighter. So I'm expecting a good hard 12 rounds.
Bradley, you're facing the next world champion at the Copper Box in Vivian Harris. How big a step up is this going to be?
It's a very big one. Like you say, he's the next world champion, so they don't give them away for free. So a big step up for me.
A WBA Intercontinental title's on the line, which should secure you a ranking with the body. How important do you think that ranking is going to be as you start looking towards the future?
Yeah, I'm still domestic level, and this fight is just like a branch off sort of thing. My goal this year is to win the British title, so I'm not looking past anything, but I've got to win this fight. So it's going to put me in good stead for the future, and if I can get a good ranking with the WBA, then that'd be perfect for the long term.
What are you looking at, mate?
Your opponent, Andre Rudenko, pulled out with quite a serious injury this week. Is there any news on a next opponent?
Yeah, I got my next opponent, yeah. He's here. No, I'm joking. So it's all right. I don't know yet. I'm just training, to be honest with you. I don't even know what I'm fighting. Don't really matter. Don't care. We'll see what happens.
You mentioned last week you'd like to look at revisiting the idea of a rumble in the jungle and fighting in Africa sometime in the next sort of year or so.
Yeah.
What would be the plan on that? Is it something you discussed with Frank?
No, there's headers in. There's 2 headers I have to jump. This fight and then Tyson Fury, and then after that we put the challenge to K2 Promotions and see if they want to do it.
Do you think it's a realistic prospect?
Yeah, everything's realistic. Why not? I dream to be a millionaire one day, and I think I will be.
Give me one, scare me now. Richard, help me up.